again, everybody. This is Jason Sponzilli with Sponzilli Landscape Group. I wanted to welcome you all to another edition of our Landscape Inspiration Series. Today, we are at the prestigious Shore Point at the Jersey Shore here on Ocean Avenue. And I would like to take you all through this beautiful property, this exquisite home that came to life by way of our client's dream to create their dream home for the shore. So come with me as I show you all that has been created. So here at the Jersey Shore, what you're actually looking at behind me is what they call the front of the home. I'm about to walk you to the front of the home to show you how all this landscape from the front ties into the backyard. So a major priority for both us and our client was to make sure that the look of this exterior of the home tied into the keeping of the other homes in the neighborhood, making sure that it fit to a theme of the beach. And so a lot of the plant material you'll see throughout this home is consistent with that. And so what we've done here was we've created a planting palette that will continue to mature and bloom all summer long with gorgeous colors of pinks and whites and some lavenders. We did that with hydrangeas, we did that with crepe myrtles, we did that with some ornamental grasses. And you'll see as over time, as this starts to mature, it'll really start to fill the entire property and landscape. And their major priority on top of just kind of having an achieved balance in the theme was to make sure that noise reduction was achieved. So between the piers, which you'll see here in stone, to the fence work, to dense evergreen hedging that we've created as a backdrop to all this beautiful color so that the noise from the street will be reduced. We wanted to make sure that we can scale the home to bring it down from its size and height, along with bringing in some large mature trees to start. We didn't want to bring in anything that was young and small and that would take time to grow. We wanted to make sure that maturity met the maturity of this home. And so we have large crepe myrtles here. They have a beautiful color in the mid to late summer. Their branch work will mature and thicken and will give off a great characteristic throughout the entirety of the year and even into the winter months. And then we balance that with evergreens that will continue to get larger and create that nice privacy that the client really would like to have, and then balance that on the lower level with an Annabelle hydrangea, which gives off these beautiful white blooms as you can see now. It was certainly important that they had ample space for this driveway. And because they have a very tight space restraints, we had to figure out how can we allow for the maximum amount of parking and what is that material that could be put down here that is keeping with the beach, but at the same time can be user friendly. And so we came up with a nice lavender and gray stone, riverbed stone, as the base material for the driveway, and we lined it with Belgian block to keep that stone material intact and so that it doesn't sprawl into the landscape and out onto the street. And it's still safe and soft enough for people to come from, say, the beach or the poolscape to be able to walk out to their vehicle. Again, earlier I mentioned the priority for our client was to reduce sound coming from the street. So this cabana structure became really critical to tie together the poolscape and an area for them to get out of sun and to relax, and as well to reduce the noise coming from the street. And so this absolutely plays into the design and architecture of their home, the same type of style, but also makes it very comfortable for them to be out here at all hours of the day and night, including fans and some hi-hat lighting, as well as a nice limestone material that ties into the poolscape itself. And then of course, nice furniture and towels that they can bring in whatever it is that they choose to enjoy their day, their afternoon, their evening. Not every home at the beach here at the Jersey Shore is fortunate enough to be on the beach itself. And so while they have access direct to the beach and to the ocean, they also wanted to be able to enjoy a pool environment and to be with family and friends together. And so we came up with a poolscape that it would tie directly into their home by utilizing this cabana space and also an interior cabana space. But the pool, the critical features of these pool that were important to them was to have lounge space that they could actually be in and out of the pool, or children can use the pool with a sun shelf, as you can see here, and then it steps itself down into the pool. And we essentially have a consistent depth from edge to edge, so that the water really, for most adults, isn't going to go past, say, their waist or chest line. So it becomes very comfortable for family, friends to have enjoyment in here and to relax, and also to know that children can come into this pool and you don't have the concern of safety and anything else with having to watch your children on a regular basis. The tightness of this property was really critical for us as a design team to work with and to understand how we can get as many functional elements into this backyard space. And so not only do they have a grilling space and they have a relaxation space and pool space, but they also have sun lounging space out here. This is all natural, real grass, a low-mow Kentucky bluegrass that we used here, very similar to a golf course experience where you take your shoes off and it feels very comfortable to the foot. And so that look, that sleek look, is what the client and we were trying to achieve. And in order to be able to get that balance, we had to work with the neighboring properties because of elevation issues. And so rather than coming in with a material like a wood product that would consistently have to be stained, or even you'd have to worry about it decomposing, we came up with a product that basically is extremely sturdy and strong, has a wood grain aspect to it, comes in multiple colors, and it's made by Teco Block. So it's a manufactured product that's one of the best in the industry. And then doing that ties it all together with the limestone effects that are going on here in this yard. And then of course we continued the fence from the street throughout the rest of the property to tie it all together. One of the most important features of this home and this outdoor experience is to be able to take this poolscape and tie it directly into this cabana space. Our clients love being on the beach, but equally so love being with family and friends in a resort-like experience. And so being able to marry these two together by having this space with a bar, television, fans, lighting, music, and bringing that space directly out into the landscape extends this living space, and almost everything becomes one. So a major feature was the nano doors. These doors slide completely closed and then accordion style open back up, and then you're basically allowed to achieve and marry these two spaces together as one. So as we come to conclusion on this beautiful home property landscape, it's important for me to mention the 5 groups that make up this dream team to make this home a reality. It started obviously with our client, and we want to thank them for the honor and privilege to be a part of this project with them. Secondly, to Rice and Brown, the architects, who did an amazing job to take their client's vision and turn it into what you guys are seeing. Thirdly, to the interior designer, Michael Moore, and his ability to grasp love and understanding of all the special details that you'll see throughout this outside and inside of this home. And then finally, Avatar Builders, for their flawless execution of this home and this property. So thank you to all, and please enjoy.